Hi, my name is Ritesh Kumar. I am from Group 2 of the subject Organizational Strategies. Today, me with my group members Mohammad Bilal Amir and Naveen Kumar Kata would be giving a presentation on the group project Organizational Culture between two different companies which are working into the same domain. So for this project, we have chosen Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. These are two well-known names in the industry of beverages and soft drinks. So to go with this, we would be looking after how the organizational culture is different among these two companies, Coca-Cola and PepsiCo, and what's behind their big success. So first of all, I would be explaining you the organizational culture in Coca-Cola. So, if I talk about the organizational culture in Coca-Cola, it is more exaggerative towards their pride, dedication, and towards the feeling of that community. So, it's dedicated and alliance to the heritage of the place, able to stress creativity and responsibility but not being so rigid at the same time. It accepts and develop partnerships with others, so it is flexible to some certain limit. Then the aim at diversity and inclusion and providing support to the employees all over the world is one of the things that makes it a good player in the field. Then it covers the climate change, sustainability, so anything that happening around the world doesn't affect its sales, and it doesn't affect how the employees are performing, the company is performing into the field within the aspect of the teamwork, if I say clearly. And then if I talk about the organizational culture in the other giant, that is PepsiCo, then it's based on the pillars of innovation, flexibility, and the mission oriented performance. So it is so disciplined, at the same time being flexible with its aims and its way of working into the field. Then it promotes sustainability and the stakeholders engagement and I&D. So it's always connected to its stakeholders, to its partners. That is one of the things that go behind the success of PepsiCo in the field. Then it stresses collaborations not only with other SDs people but with other functions as well, and it encourage risk taking. So that's a good approach to go with if you want to grow in a specific business. Then it was established with the primary role of enhancing products and satisfying the market's demands. That what are the market's needs, it focus on that. So that is one of the best strategies that PepsiCo has chosen to go with and to perform into the field. So that can be said as the core aim, to go with the market demands and to suffice what the market is need. From here on, I would be explaining the formal and informal relationships and the functionals within the two companies, Coca-Cola and PepsiCo. So in Coca-Cola, the organizational structure is one that includes a functional form of restructuring, while there is a central authority that controls every unit and every department. Whereas in PepsiCo, the organizational structure is not fully separate one region. See, there are departments or products which are related to each other but are not fully controlled by a central unit. Whereas the Coca-Cola is working with self-managing teams which are aligned but are with other related units following a common strategic plan. So there is a good hierarchy of things, departments and units working into different departments and doing different tasks at the same time, but they are reporting each other about the progress and the performance of different works and tasks. Whereas if we talk about the PepsiCos, it is more flexible. The system uh, in PepsiCo is not that rigid, which is controlled by any discipline or a strategic plan. It is welcoming to new ideas and flexibilities, if I have to be clear about that. So there are some departments which coordinate with each other, but with more flexibility, to be clear. And in Coca-Cola, it is defined as the power relation that concerns the maintenance of control, discipline, as well as authority. So it's like military to be saying. Whereas in PepsiCo, The utility and the responsiveness to the consumption needs, demands, and the situation within the market is controlled by different units, right? Then Coca promotes multi-divisional structure, as I said earlier, and it has more than other reporting relationships. So there are a lot of different departments that depends upon each other that are responsible to report each other for the task as well as the performance, the progress of the different tasks. In PepsiCo's strengths includes creativity. As I said earlier, it is welcoming to the new ideas, to innovation, to more clear, as well as the cooperative works of the individual from different groups. In this slide, if I talk about the structure and the staff organization in the two different companies, then you can see that the Coca-Cola is following a function which is style of structure, and the authority position is focused, but it has separate divisions that can work into different location markets where the organization intends to do business and minimize diversion. But if you would look on the structure of PepsiCo in this slide, it works as a matrix that encourages both the centralization as well as the decentralization of controls in order to adapt to new changes in the market so that it could be more flexible and could sustain itself in the field. So this is also a good strategy to go with. From now on, my friend Mohammed Bilal Amir would be explaining the further things to you guys. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Mohammad Bilal, and I will be talking about the status and power between Coca-Cola and the PepsiCo. So first we will be talking about the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is they are always early in the form of power, and they are reference to the past performance. That means that they are always like looking for their past performances with their next approach. Secondly, they are more focused on the completion of job and specific leader positions. That means that they are always focused on getting the job done in that time frame they are given and according to their positions. Thirdly, they offer scholarship programs for their merit based, like the people that deserve to get the promotion, to get the merit based, to learn more things. They are always there to help them. Fourthly, these categories increase and recommend cross-functional projects like this. It means that different kind of people are always like always doing different kind of projects with a cross-functional team, and it enhances a lot of collaboration between them that come with different culture, different background, so it increases a lot of communication between them. Now let's come on to the PepsiCo. So PepsiCo has a decentralized structure with low degrees of organizational centralization. That means that their decision making is not dependent on one person, on the one CEO. Everyone is involved in the decision making, and that enhances their performance and their communication and their overall organization. Secondly, the PepsiCo are always like their communication is very strong, and because of decentralized structure, their problem solving is very fast because there is no hesitation between the employees from the top to the bottom, and it also enhances the team accountability because everyone is accountable for their job. So there is nothing like CEO is only responsible for making the decisions or anything. Everyone is responsible for everything. Thirdly, there are reward systems that reflect people contribution to the organization development based on the merit. Basically, the same thing with the Coca-Cola. They have the merit based, like they give the promotion, they give the bonuses according to their employees, whatever they have on their performance, the past performance. Also, the bendability of the superior with subordinates with this distinct position make them act as like they are leaders because everyone is involved in the process. So everyone acts as a leader. There is nothing like one person is responsible for one thing. Everyone is involved. Everyone is responsible. That's the status and like the way the Pepsi works. Yes. So now we will be talking about the core values of Coca-Cola. First thing Coca-Cola emphasizes most is their sustainability and towards their environmental stewardship. Like they are always looking for the products that are good for the environment. Like they are always looking for the recycled products, always the product that cause the less damage to the environment. They are always into it. Secondly, the diversity and inclusion, like they always have a community that have diverse culture, like people coming from all backgrounds, all religions, every race. They are not like dependent upon their religion but their talent. Thirdly, innovation and community engagement. They are always they are always looking for they are always targeting the right areas for the customer. They are always like updating themselves according to the customer approach. They are not like in the tradition that we have created this one and we're gonna take. We will always be like that. They are always improving themselves according to the market. That's the Coca-Cola, the core value of Coca-Cola. Now comes the PepsiCo, performance with purpose. Thus mean the making of successful plans by optimizing the available and allowable resources and fostering people. It means that they are always like performing according to the long-term goal. They are not into the short-term goals or making money. They always have a goal in mind that they want to fulfill. Secondly, customer focus. They are always they are always flexible and they are always into the customer demands and the needs, and they want to help the customer as much as they can. Thirdly comes the integrity and collaboration. Integrity concepts of professionalism, ethics, and accountability with the teamwork. Like they are always involved with the team is always involved with themselves. They are always collaborating with themselves. There is no like the upper person, the upper CEO can't collaborate with the newly hired one. Everyone is included in that, and they are always working with the teamwork, and that emphasizes that accountability with them too. Like everyone is responsible for like the kind of work he is given. That's all from my side. Now I will give the command to the Naveen, so he will take care of them.
Hi, I'm Naveen Kumar Katta. I'm explaining the uh, group presentation. From my part is physical environment, teamwork, and collaboration. In this one, Coca-Cola company has workplace wellness initiatives, physical design of workspace, and ergonomic design of toys. Another one is open shared spaces rather than private and closed offices with concepts of idea sharing and top priority on health, happy employees and the environment. In PepsiCo company, new hygiene conscious and adaptive working configurations combined with technology future for offices. Technologies to encourage creativity and communication of teams in virtual settings such as gym, spa, and meeting rooms to ensure and support working people's health. And next, compare this is the comparison summary between the Coca-Cola and Pepsi from year 2019 to 2023. We have observed here to the Coca-Cola has much low sales compared to Pepsi. This is the total revenue comparison between the two companies. Coca-Cola have formal structure characterized by specialization of activities and centralization of decision making, promotes environment, social organizations, and socially appealing cultures, encourages employees from different fields of the company to work together and carry leadership responsibilities. In PepsiCo company, flat and decentralized organization structure with extensive use of matrix structure, stressing creative and innovative ideas. It is important to perform with purpose and performance with sustainability. Leaders and employees therefore should more flexible and organizations should encourage cross boundaries working. This is the final conclusion of the project between those companies. Elements of culture that can be pointed out at Coca-Cola include tradition, strong belief in the power of hierarchy together with an employees on control and globalization. In PepsiCo, flexibility, innovation, and fast market adoption are crucial at PepsiCo, which also emphasizes leadership and sustainability. The organizational culture of both companies is based on employee satisfaction and liberty and values like sustainability and diversity and teamwork. And these are the and we have some references according this project. These are the references and these are the photos and links we provided about this project. We have collected some references, links and these are also references we provided in the group project. Thank you, and thank you my team for cooperating this group project. Thank you all of you. Thank you.